friends, Mandy here. Welcome back to the channel and the blog. Today I am unbagging and reviewing the July Ipsy glam bag. This is the first glam bag that I've ever received and I'm super excited about this. I figured, hey, 10 bucks and you get 5 new products, some of them full size, some of them samples, still a great deal. Let's give it a try. So let's jump in. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the bag itself. The theme for this month was hot summer nights, and I think Ipsy really nailed it with just the presentation of this bag alone. This fabric is kind of this really cool silver, shimmery fabric that catches the light, makes it this cool rainbow effect on it. And on the front are these beach umbrellas, at least that's what I think they are. They look like beach umbrellas. On the front of these beach umbrellas, so that really nails the whole summertime theme. So good job on you, Ipsy. Awesome. The first product I wanted to talk to you about from the Ipsy Glam Bag is this Meet Trimony matte eyeshadow from the Balm Cosmetics. I received the shade Matte Kumar, and it's this kind of really nice cranberry, maybe burgundy-ish matte color. It's really, really, really beautiful. This comes in a palette that has 9 shades, including this one, which retails for $42. You can get it online at thebalmcosmetics.com. You can also get it at Kohl's.com, I think, and maybe even in the stores. Don't quote me on that. This can be used wet or dry. I've only ever used it dry, but I imagine just based on my experience with that it probably is beautiful once applied really intensely wet. But I like just dry, natural looking shadow, and I like stuff that can blend really well, and this is it. This is gorgeous. I've used this all over my lid. I'm using it in my outer corner and under my waterline today. I've used it in my crease. It just blends so nicely. It applies smoothly and evenly. There was no patchiness. I'm really, really pleased with it. I'm going to try to include a demo video somewhere in this where you can see me applying some of the products that I'm talking about today, including this eyeshadow. So hopefully I'm able to do that. I'm definitely going to try to include some pictures as well, some close-ups of it for you. So there's that. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the Vasanti Professional Eyeshadow Brush. I used this in my demo video to apply the Meet Trimony Matte Kumar matte eyeshadow. It's a lot of matte. This also can be used wet or dry. It's got this really nice, precise, tapered tip. Ipsy says that it moonlights as a concealer brush. I don't use necessarily a brush for my concealer, but there you have it. It's really, really versatile, and I love it. It's soft, it had an even application. This retails for $21 online, and it's a pretty good eyeshadow brush, so there you go. Keeping along the line of eye makeup, I was really excited to find out that I was going to be receiving this next product in this bag. I've heard a lot of really great things about this, but it's a little bit out of my price range, a little bit out of my budget. I live on drugstore makeup, so I've never really worked up the nerve to try it because I'm just nervous about spending a lot of money on something that I may not be happy with. So this is the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara. I've heard so many good things about it. I'm sure you've heard about it too. You may have even used it before. I'm so pleased with this. It retails for $25. I think it's exclusive to Sephora, but I'm not 100% on that. This had an amazingly smooth application. It added great volume and length to my eyelashes. There was like little to no clumping at all, no flaking, no fallout. The brush is this really beautiful double fiber brush that just, it's gorgeous. Just trust me, it's awesome. I'm not wearing it today because this is a sample size, and I really just want to make sure that I get the most out of this. Like I said, I would buy this in its full tube, but I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do that. So I just want to make sure that I get the most out of this product now while I have it. The next product I'm going to talk to you about is this Ofra Lip Liner in Silk. It retails for $13, and the first thing off the bat that I noticed about it was that I was expecting it to be a little bit more pink, even even the end looks kind of pink. It might be hard to see, but you might be able to see it in some close-up shots and pictures. I was expecting it to be a little bit more pink, and even Ipsy referred to it as kind of like a ballet slipper shade, I'm pretty sure. This came out a little bit more nude with like pink undertones on my lips. I'm still very pleased with it. That was the only thing. It's not really a con, it's just something I noticed immediately. With that said, the application of this was really nice, really smooth. I am not wearing it today because I opted for a bright, bold pink lip. However, you should see in the videos or in the demos or in pictures or whatever that it goes on really smoothly and it creates a really nice base for some light pinks or nudes or mauve even lipsticks. So I wore this under a silk finish lipstick and it was gorgeous. It is advertised to be waterproof, drink proof, and long lasting. I did find that to be true. I noticed that under my silk finish lipsticks, even when those wore off towards the end of the day or after a sufficient amount of drinking and eating and things like that, there was still pigment left over from this that was staining my lips, and I could tell that it was this. So I'm fairly pleased with that. And like I said, it's just a really nice little natural nude lip liner to have. This is, I believe, the full-size product, so that's really, really cool. Thank you, Ipsy, for that. And yeah. The last product I'm going to talk to you about today is one that I actually haven't used yet. It is this Ava NYC Get Glossed Hair Serum. This is a sample size. This does retail for $18. I think you can find it on Ulta for about $15, so something like that. This is a protein for your hair. Cannabis, I think is how you pronounce it. It is said to strengthen hair, add shine, tame frizz. It is protected from heat damage, and it is sulfate free, so it is safe for color treated hair. It has a really beautiful oily, perfumey smell to it. It's got like argan oil and stuff like that in it. Argan, kernel oil, sea buckthorn oil, and perfume. So there you go. So it does smell really good. So I imagine on your hair, it probably makes your hair smell just as perfumey and beautiful. The only reason I haven't used this yet is because I recently got my hair dyed this super bright red color. And this is the first time I've gone with any sort of shade that's not natural at all. And I've been really paranoid about the products that I use in it. Even if it says it's sulfate free and things like that, I want to make sure that I'm not doing something damaging to my hair. Now, I don't think this will damage my hair. In fact, I think this probably would work in my hair, so I do intend to use it. I just, once again, because of my new hair, because I've been doing so much upkeep with it, and I'm just really want to hold as much color as long as possible, I'm just really nervous about trying new things with it. But I will be trying this, and maybe I'll put up a short review of this particular product on its own sometime later. So that's it for this month's Glam Bag. I do want to mention that I have included Ipsy special offers down below. You do not have to be a Glam Bag subscriber to take advantage of those offers, so I highly recommend you check them out. Before I end this video, I do want to address something. When I was looking into subscribing to this bag, I did watch and read a lot of reviews about it. And one of the main things that I've noticed is there have been a lot of complaints about not necessarily receiving exactly what you wanted, or requesting things but then not getting those things in each bag, or just the amount of random things that seem to come to you. And I don't speak for Ipsy, I don't get paid by Ipsy in any way. I was not surprised going into this to get a random assortment of things. This first bag for me was perfect. I'm very, very pleased with it. I will definitely be continuing my subscription at least for the next month. they are very clear. I felt that they were very clear on their website that you take this quiz that is kind of like your beauty profile. You tell them your hair color, your eye color, your skin color. You tell them what kind of makeup products you like to use on the daily. You tell them the kinds of things that you stay away from. Stuff like that. I think they ask you about your makeup experience level, and then they base what they send you around that. With that said, it really is just a guideline. What your responsibility is after you receive it is to go on and review the products that they sent you. And they even say it. They say it in their Instagram posts, they've said it online. Everything that I've read, every response to people who have been upset about what they've received has been, make sure you're going on and you're reviewing each product that you receive. If you didn't like it, you need to let us know so that we don't send it to you again. I really appreciate that. I think that's a fantastic way to run a business, to encourage your patrons to not only just spend their money there, but to really give you a 100% honest review and feeling about the things that they've sent to you. Also, I'm really pleased with how this company takes into consideration my likes and dislikes, my comfortability level, my experience level. I feel like I know that there are other subscriptions out there, same price or higher, where you don't really get a say in what you get. They just send you a bunch of stuff, and you're really just kind of taking the gamble that you're going to like something in there. You know, and I really appreciate that they give you the opportunity to kind of somewhat dictate what you receive in each bag. Like I said, I can't speak for Ipsy. I don't work for Ipsy. I don't get paid by Ipsy. None of that. Based off of my first experience with them, this first bag, and based off of everything I've read on their website and reviews and things like that, I get being on the consumer end and being disappointed and not receiving a certain product. It's never once has it said it's been guaranteed to you that that's what you're going to receive. Just continue doing what you're doing, continue reviewing it, and keep in mind you're paying $10 for it. And if you're not happy with it, you're not locked into anything. You can unsubscribe. You just do it by the first of the month. You don't have to worry about it anymore. They won't bill you. It's really not a bad deal. So that's just my soapbox. That's my 2 cents. Obviously, not everyone's going to agree with me, and I'm 100% ready for that. But just bear in mind that there are certain things that some businesses would love to be able to provide or guarantee, and they just can't. So that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my blog, check me out on Instagram and on Facebook, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be back later with some more fun content. See ya!